Hello. How are we doing? Happy Mindset Monday. Thank you. The can cracking was already, I think, on the, yeah, as soon as the microphone went, my husband is pouring me a La Croix. How's everyone doing? Sorry, I should probably peeked the mic on that. My bad. Polina, Hassan, Mocha Java Latte, Anna, Chris, Hazel, Rosemary, Dina, hello, Loretta, Amelia, Sana, hello, Brandon, what up? Oh yeah, Crammy's here. Oh my God, she looks so cute too. She's got that dangle leg. Oh, wrong side. It's mirror. This dangly leg. What do they do? Why do they do that? She does it all the time. She'll just have like one leg hanging over the edge. She loves a dangle leg. Abby, Andrew, Ariana, Panda, Honey, Danny, Caitlin, Viviana, Hajar, Pamela, hello, River, Gogo. Do I have Sag in my chart? I think I do. I can't remember where, but like almost everything in my chart aside from like my opposite, the opposite, because I'm a Scorpio, so Taurus, and then my north node is in Gemini. Oh yeah, my south node is in Sagittarius. How about that? So yes, I do have Sagittarius in my chart. Everything in my chart is all on like literally everything except for those two things, my north node and my like whatever the opposite thing is called, your opposite-y one. I can't remember right now. All of it is on like the one half of the like the autumn and winter half of the chart. Like everything is in from like Virgo to Capricorn pretty much. So what's up? F Dreamer, YK, Tiffany, Bunny Cat, getting the sign all jacked. It's okay. Go ahead. I got it. Is it on your back? It's on your back. Okay, go ahead. Get up in there. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay. Tiffany, Trixie, Raina, Nayla, hello. Soulmate, hello. Mariella, Raina, and Dina. Oh, my hair. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thanks. Crystal, hi. Am I doing anything special for Lionsgate Portal? No. Everybody's been, I've had that question. Not everybody, but I've had a lot of people ask me. And I'm just like, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Like I literally know about it because people are like, are you going to do a thing about this? And I'm like, well, what? What's in retrograde? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the color. I'm trying to blend my natural color back in. And it's faded a little bit, so I might have to go back in and do some more, but at least it's not so brassy. And this is the first time since was like in 8th grade that I've had like my natural color and texture hair ever. Well, not ever. Again, 8th grade. We can count. Continue. Erica, Leanne, hello. Sana, hi. I think I said hi to you again. I'll say hi anyways. Leanne's north node is Sagittarius. Oh, that makes so much sense. That makes sense. Like why we would work, it would work for us. That's funny. Brittany, is there a difference in using I am affirmations and you are affirmations? What are we describing? Are you talking about like trying to, or not trying, let's not say trying. Are you talking about manifesting or like, using like tracks to listen to? Are you talking about sentences that you're saying? Are you talking about yourself? Are you talking about other people? Like, what is the context? Nay. Are you late? Not, that was not nay. The next person said, am I late? No, you are not late. I'm always on time. And then immediately it was Reynard. That was fucking weird. That was fucking weird, man. Reynard always like types me always on time. And the order of these, so like it was Nay, and then the next person's name I didn't want to say because it sounds gross. No offenses. I just didn't want to say it. So I responded to that person's thing, and then you were asking the time right on time, and then the very next comment was from Reynard. So that was strange. Oh my God, everybody, if you're in the chat, then you know who I'm talking about. I just can't say it because it sounds real gross to me. I'm not into it. Okay. Wait, is this a different Reynard? Because that would be even weirder. No, same. No, you said it right there. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I thought this one person was saying I'm from DC, and I was like, wait, is this the same Reynard? Because like we've talked, and then you're just saying hi from DC. And then I look even closer at your text, and you said right on time, right in there. All that just happened within. There's a couple of mind-blown emojis. For me, no one else probably understands what's happening. I just sound like I'm rambling like a mad person. Mad woman. Mocha Java Latte says, Aviana heard your voice just before she left with her dad, my son, and said, oh no, Roxy Talks is on. We got to record her. She's so cute. Tell her. Hi, Aviana. Thank you for watching my show. Okay. Pumpkin Spice says, keep your natural hair for a while. I hope I keep it forever. I mean, I do get bored pretty quick, but I hope that like one of my goals in life was always to have my natural hair as big and long as I could get it. So that's finally coming into fruition. Here we are. So I think that's going to be that for a while, the goal. Linda says, hey, Roxy, I was thinking we always have these more philosophical questions with no answers, but maybe we can manifest these answers. Like I can manifest knowing who created the world and why. I think that that's for sure possible because now I would suggest for you, Linda, do you meditate every day? Hi, just asking if you meditate every day because I get so much information and like visuals and understandings of, I mean, my idea what the universe looks like. And I've really seen so many things to help me just to make sense of our place within the universe and like what Earth is and what it looks like and how big everything else is and like what that vast network looks like. And it's like I've seen this thing where it's like this grid, and it's all in meditation. But anyways, I would suggest checking out my favorite meditation channel on YouTube is called Rising Higher Meditation. Just ship it. I love her voice. She has an Australian accent, which is for whatever reason, that's what my brain likes the most as far as meditation goes. And she just has great meditations. I always get great information or see so much or have so many conversations. And when I did that, what was it? What's that one? Come on. Starts with an S. Spirit guides. The spirit guides one. Remember I talked about it because it was the first time I'd ever tried to contact spirit guides, and it was the first guided meditation I'd ever done before. Like on YouTube, I've done like a couple live ones, like once or twice. Any hoodles. And I had like a really profound experience. That's where Andromeda came from. And anyways, that channel is really good. I love her meditations. I do them regularly. I did one today. I do them probably 4 to 5 times a week. Linda says, but I want definite answers. Okay, well, listen, Linda. Linda, listen, Linda. Who the fuck are you to say it's not a definite answer? You know what I'm saying? So go into a meditation and get some fucking answers. Said with love. Marnie, you are not late. You're right on time, girl. Okay. Candace, I got you in just a second. Can Leonard Dina, can you guys link a can you link the what do we want to link today? Link the 30 days of alignment, please. Is that what I want linked? Fuck it, that's what came out. Can you please link the link the 30 days and I will pin it to the chat. Okay, I am Candace. Exactly explain how we should meditate, please. I think I'm doing it incorrectly. Oh, Leanne. Thanks, Leanne. Leanne put the I think that's supposed to be meditation guide, but she says manifestation guide. But I think that Leanne was linking the meditation guide for you, Candace, in the chat. Nope, because that was right above it. Okay. I think I'm tired. Okay. Leanne, can you also or Dina, can you, one of you guys, also please link for Candace the meditation guide if you haven't already? My brain works so good. Everything stays just right on target, just right there. Brandon, that's what I was doing. I was doing that little boy with no manners. Okay. Caitlin, hi. Linda says, "Oh no, that's not what I meant." But still, just do it. Don't don't take this the wrong way. Like, don't argue about it. Just go into a meditation, ask for answers, and ask for visualization, ask for confirmation. You will feel like you know. And that's like really, like, I'm just saying, just do it and open the door instead of pushing it away with whatever reason you think that it's not going to work for you. Because it's just like, don't even bother. Okay. All right. You're saying my real question is if I can manifest concrete evidence for myself on certain things, because just for understanding something to it. Just start is my point. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, instead of questioning it and, oh, I want this and it's not the, and like you're valuing it, you're pushing it away, you're arguing against it. When I'm saying just start and open up the fucking door so the information can come to you. Can you manifest concrete evidence? I don't know. Can you say you're able to manifest concrete evidence? Do you get where I'm going? Like, you're using your language, all that stuff, to fight against it, to create your world where you don't have answers. So just use your words to create a world where you do have answers. Okay. And talking about, Marnie says, your hair is fire, Roxy. Suits you so much. Thank you. I hope it suits you, because this is the way God makes it grow out of my hair. Well, this part's light. The rest of it's this is natch. We're all natch, baby. I'm all natch. Okay. Where are we at? We were talking about meditation. Yeah, I have a meditation guide. The meditation guide is like how to meditate to like a blank track, or like an what would I call it? An unguided meditation. That's what the guide is about. If you listen to a guided meditation, they tell you exactly how to do it. Just keep in mind that the whole point of it is like to clear your thoughts away, to just listen, to be as in the moment as possible, to allow your imagination to run free so that you can get information, so you're not fighting against it and thinking that it's not real, and just let the information come to you, and then you can decide whether you think it's real or not. Being open to something other than the thoughts that want to come through your mind. And so you're like gently sweeping them away or brushing them away. Or I like to like point my closed eyes at my third eye, and like while I'm keeping them like pointed at center, it also keeps my thoughts clear. And I notice that as my eyes slip, so do my thoughts. So as soon as I bring my eyes back to center, my thoughts clear out again. Also, another way of clearing them I do is just saying like here and now. I'm in the here and now. Like, it's a half an hour. I can have my half an hour where I get to empty my cup and, do something for myself that's like really, really crucial to my well-being. And my understanding of my place in the universe and all the information. Like, you're asking about, and someone else, Linda's asking about evidence, and I'm over here telling you all the kinds of shit that I find out in meditation. So go. You're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth, man. You know, like go do your meditations. There's a lot of benefits to it. Sorry. It's hard to like stare at yourself and not want to fuck with everything. Okay. Okay. Nay, can you manifest an SP coming back completely healed, emotionally available, and prioritizing you in your life? Yes. You sure can. Hello, Jasmine. Hi. How are you? Amelia, what do you do if you find yourself checking your phone to see if XP texted and stuff? Find something else to distract your attention, put your attention on that is actually beneficial to you or brings you joy in some way. Distraction. Clean up the affirmation. Clean up the story. Oh, I'm fine. I already know they're texting me. I already know they're fine. They love me or something like that. Send it away and then distract yourself. Fly Girls Manifesting. Thank you so much for the super chat, says. Roxy, do you feel a YouTube shift in manifesting content? What a such a loaded question. Can I just say yes and move on? I'm just kidding. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to this. Seth just popped in, scruffy looking. Thank you so much for the super chat. Seth said, just wanted to say hi before I hop off for an appointment. Headed to Yellowstone at 6 a.m. Everything paid. Nice. Also, the universe broke my fridge to bring me an Army Man toy that I manifested for funsies. Proud of you. Thank you. Have fun on your trip. I appreciate you. I just wanted to acknowledge you before you left because my eyeballs kind of peeked and popped that saw that you were heading out. So thank you, Seth. I appreciate you. Fly Girls Manifesting. Okay. To answer your question, do I feel a shift in YouTube? Do I feel a YouTube shift in manifesting content? It's weird because the answer for me would be yes, for sure, because there's a shift for me because I don't know about everybody else, right? I don't really watch much manifesting content. I answer that every time. I watch Jake Ducey, Ralph Smart, Lewis Howes, Dr. Joe Clips, Esther Hicks, and that's about it. And I don't listen like that much, like maybe a few videos a week. Otherwise, I'm listening to like affirmation tracks or I'm sorry, my words are easy to grasp. Meditation music. So I don't really watch like the videos of if you notice, I don't really make them anymore either. I don't make those videos anymore. I don't watch them. So is there a shift for me? For sure. Is there a shift with the other people? I'd say probably. One thing I did notice is that like with TikTok, like it became like really trendy to be like a manifestation coach or whatever. So I think like a lot of new people sprung up and maybe that's why it feels like it shifted. For me personally, like, and I know this, obviously, I'm describing my own reality and I've reacted to and created my own situation. I know that coming into what I'm about to say, but like for me, once I kind of got like a taste of like the toxicity of YouTube, that's when I just kind of started to piece out. I was like, this is not for me. And like, especially in a community where like the whole fucking point is to be nice to ourselves and nice to each other. Like when shit started getting like evil in the community, I was out. Like that literally turned me off of all of YouTube so fast. And that's why I stopped making videos. Like, I don't want to be I don't want to be associated with that kind of environment and negativity. And like, I didn't come here to like be in the drama and like that whole like nastiness between people. So that was like, it was kind of like, ugh, like no thing. I don't want to be associated with that. Anyway, like I used to like, I'd watch YouTube and be like, man, I just want to see my videos up there. And now I'm like kind of embarrassed. I might have said too much. That's the truth though. That's the real tea. it got gross to me. And like, that's why I'm trying to find other ways to connect with you guys other than YouTube videos, because it's not the platform for me. So, Scruffy looking, have fun. Okay, super chats coming through. Let me grab those. Real quick, Jasmine Love. How do I feel about making a discipline affirmation track? Discipline. Leanne, can you put that on the list and like circle that back to me? Just I need to think on what that would like what would be the affirmations within that, and just kind of see like where my brain goes once we open up that door. And then I'll kind of be able to see if that would be something that I would think would be, what's the word I want to use? Beneficial, productive? I don't know. Okay. That's not the word, but I don't remember. I can't. My brain works so well. My words come to me so easily. Lachey, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, when depression pops up, I flip thoughts and get past the feelings. By doing this, am I bypassing the feelings for later or transcending them by choosing positive thoughts despite how I feel in the moment? The answer lies in what you mean by getting past the feelings. Actually, no, it doesn't. I'd say you probably are bypassing them because you need to get through the feelings, not by them. You're not skirting around them. You're not just narrowly escaping them. You're not exploding them out onto the 3D screen, putting them onto other people, or, lashing out. You're not internalizing, smashing them down. You are feeling the feeling in the moment, but keeping the thoughts on track. That's how you transcend them, by choosing positive thoughts despite how you feel in the moment. You still have to feel the feeling because the feeling is there for a reason. It needs to be acknowledged, felt, transmuted, and passed on. Like the energy's in your body. If you smash it, you're storing it. What the fuck are you storing it for? Like, I just got the visual of somebody with like a refrigerator full of like old Tupperwares full of God knows what, like months old Tupperwares, just like all stacked in a fridge. That's what I just saw. Oh God, this is a good visual. This is gross because now I just saw, when you open something that's been like at the back of the fridge and like it's so scary, you don't even want to, like, that's how it ends up being that gross thing in the fridge, because it just gets to that point where you're like, I know when I open that thing, it's gonna fucking like ruin my day. So you just put it away. Like, I just saw a whole fridge full of that, and imagine like how gross it would be to empty all those out. But like, you kind of have to, otherwise that's what's going on within you. So when, like when the feeling happens, don't keep any leftovers, is what I just heard in my head. Eat the whole fucking thing. Eat your whole serving and move on. Eat all your vegetables, eat the whole serving, and then you're ready for the next meal, right? I don't know who that came from. Jabba says, depression is just some old limiting stuff popping up to be healed for good. I like that. That's cute. Not cute, but you know what I'm saying. Malachi! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream, y'all. I just probably peeked the mic. Hi. I haven't seen Malachi in like 2 weeks. Hi. Kyoka says, I'm scared of macaroni and cheese because of finding a moldy one years ago. Exactly. Emotions, yeah. I don't know if you've done my 30 days of alignment, but Lachey, but I would suggest, if you're working on training yourself to deal with the emotions while doing the mind stuff, that's what I used personally to kind of get myself there. Dina says, depression is when you're tired of being a version of yourself that you don't want to be. Ooh, I'm going to add to that. And you don't know or won't stop the actions keeping you there, right? can't put your finger on it, or you're unwilling to change it. Not unwilling, but not really able to change it. Or willing. Tiffany, hi. Tiffany and I are talking this week. I'm so excited. We're having a one-on-one. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm so sorry. I just got really excited. My bad, Tiffany. People know, everybody knows that you're. Everybody knows. I'm sorry. Okay. Tiffany, please don't hate me. I didn't mean to. Yes, I am a hologram. I'm a gem on the hologram. Okay, Julia, from last week, you got yelled at. I love you. Thank you for coming back. Says, hi, Roxy, update. I'm better. No more negative thoughts, but one question. How do I flip thoughts in a busy place where I can't really concentrate? I would say have something that is like a general response or excuse me, a general affirmation that kind of like covers all of your bases. And sorry, I got distracted. Tiffany, tell me you're not mad at me. I need to know. I'm distracted now. I can't stop thinking about it. Okay. I love you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, now I can move forward with my life. Okay. Where was I? Julia. Okay. How do I flip my thoughts in a busy place where I can't really concentrate? I would say like have something that is like a generalized. Oh, my husband cleaned this mirror. Holy shit. Whoa. Sorry. I wasn't expecting HT. Okay. Get an affirmation that covers all your bases that you can memorize and like grab onto right away. And the way you'll do that is by picking something that covers all your bases. Like, I mean, it could be something as simple as like, nah, everything's fine. I'm totally good. I have everything I need. Those are like 3 different ones, by the way. Really quick, simple one. Like, I'm at ease in every area of my life. I'm completely at peace. I have everything I need. All is good. I'm good to go. I'm completely set. Something, or even, like I've told other people, I'm in the best relationship of my life if we're working on SP stuff and that's like daunting and, hanging over us, or, I deserve the best. I get the best. Every day gets better and better. I love my life. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like it could be anything, but just something that is like, yeah, that I'll take that. That works. Hammer that in, do it over and 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 over. Do it like 100 times in a row and then do it several hundred times a day for a few days and it'll start to become really ingrained. And you also want to use it to like launch into when you catch yourself thinking like nothing, or when you catch yourself thinking something you shouldn't, you can go to this specific one affirmation and it makes it more automatic and it's a good affirmation to go to because it covers all your bases. So I would say personally find something that you can say that's where everything's fine. A blanket statement, put a blanket on it, something cozy, something nice, something, I'll take that. And then cycle. Get really like install it and then use it whenever necessary. And like anytime you need an affirmation or you're spiraling or anything like that, you can just spiral on that one thing if you want also. And it not only like does it help you stay off of a negative spiral, it also becomes second nature to think that thought. When you're like selecting a thought, it comes up really easily and fast. There's like a lot of things that happen when you take one and just like pound it in there. Okay. Julia says, is thinking nothing bad. Julia, read The Power of Now. thinking nothing is not necessarily bad. And actually in that book, it's kind of like Eckhart Tolle is talking about the benefits of not thinking anything, because when there's nothing going on, then you're tapped and you're truly in the now, and you're kind of like absorbing, you're just being. So in that book, they're very much trying to kind of like get you to a place where you're comfortable being there with nothing, and you can kind of settle in it, and you can make those periods longer and longer. What I notice is, like, if you're thinking nothing, that's fine. Stay there as long as you want. But as soon as you're about to think a thought, you need to choose that thought. And that's why I say when you're thinking nothing, you think that thought, because that's a crucial moment when you've got nothing going on in there. The next thought is like kind of going to take you away with the next wave of momentum. But that Power of Now book like will help explain it and stuff. Killer Pop-Tart, hello. Mocha Jova Latte says, I got so much fucking movement. SP literally walked my bedroom door last week unannounced. He hasn't showed up 100% or removed F3. Don't say that part. I've just been hitting the gym kind of over my 3D at the moment. Okay, those two sentences need to go, because they're just a waste of, it's just a waste of air, honestly. It's a waste of air, waste of space. It's a waste of an affirmation. Like, you just spent $1 on nothing for that. Or you just spent $1 and someone handed you like a little bag of dog poo. And you didn't want it. Alley Cat, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I like that. I love when it rhymes. Says, how do I release the icky energy from something a friend has going on? I'm an empath and tend to absorb others' energy, but this one I'm not down for. Okay, first of all, I would say that be careful with the whole I'm an empath and tend to absorb energies from others. And I'm saying that as a person who can sometimes feel the energies of other people in their own body. Okay? You know what I'm saying? To me, this sounds like you take on a lot of bullshit and you're affirming it and recreating it every time you say, I'm an empath and I tend to absorb, and I got this friend. And no. Take off the fucking name tag. Like, you can be an empath without deciding, and not saying that you haven't experienced it, but you're continuing to manifest it by defining yourself and your world like this. So yeah, I'm very sympathetic and empathetic to other people's needs. I connect really well with other people. It's really great. And I'm able to control my own emotions and keep other people's shit at bay. And it's not mine to deal with. And I love it. Like, talk differently about it is all I'm saying, because you're like, I can tell you how to release icky energy from your friend, but that's going to be irrelevant, because you're just going to manifest it back, because you're an empath and you tend to absorb the energy of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, your definition of yourself is going to bring all of the shit right back in. This is why just bringing it back to an SP, because I know a lot of people hear about SP, but this is why you have to work on yourself in order to really fully manifest your SP. It doesn't matter if you manifest your SP, if you still have all your bullshit going on, you will push them away. So, I mean, don't take on my limiting beliefs. Look back at your own life and see for yourself. But so, how do I release the icky energy from a friend something has going on? First thing, disidentify with the idea that you are taking on their energy, that it's going to affect you somehow, because it doesn't and it can't. Use your language to change the tides and release the fucking energy. Burn some sage. Get some Palo Santo, do a meditations, visualize it being sent away, close your eyes and literally like pick it up and toss it away. Send that shit out, put it out in front of your garbage, watch the garbage truck take it away. Feel really nice and clean. Affirm your cleansedness, your cleansed status. And don't define yourself as somebody who takes on other people's energy and has to deal with it and stuff like that, because like, that may be what your physical body is experiencing, but like, if you don't like the way it feels when it's not good, then you need to not define yourself and stuff that way. Oh, wow. Okay. And then immediately after, Fly Girls says, and please elaborate because I know I want to hear more about this. Fly Girls says, and thank you for the super chat. You taught me the power of renaming a sickness, like we were just talking about, Allie. Okay. Renaming a sickness, empath. Like, it's an energy sickness in the way you're experiencing it right now, if you want to think about it like that. So, same concept. We're renaming a sickness, disidentifying with it. It's not our thing anymore. So that's the same idea as what Fly Girls is talking about here in this super chat, saying, you taught me the power of renaming a sickness, and I was able to heal past that moment. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you don't mind, like, giving us a little more info, that'd be really awesome. Sanam, hello. Gabby, hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Boyfriend is back from no contact, but says he wants friends with benefits in a relationship. I'm affirming, persisting, but losing faith. Help, big sister. Big sister wants to yell at you because you know better. Like, okay, let me ask you a question. Boyfriend is back from no contact. How did you get him back from no contact? Do that. Do that again. Like, what the fuck? You need my ex back. You just brought them back from the dead. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you do next? You already know what to do. You already did it. You know how, this is going to sound really condescending. Do you know how a staircase works? You know how you lift one leg and you put it on the next stair, and then you push off of that one to, in theory, bring your foot up to that one, right? And then now you're on another level. And then if you want to get to the next one, you lift your foot up and you put it on there, and then you push off this leg and you put this one up there. It's a fucking staircase. You're on the next step. Do the same fucking thing you did last time, but with this step. So instead of, I don't have them and we have no contact, into I'm in a great relationship, switch it from they want a friend with benefits but no relationship to they want a relationship and we're in one and it's working out. And like, also see the arc of the fucking power that, like, you're again, do you know how a staircase works? You have to get on the first one to get to the last one, but you have to take the second one and then the third one and then the fourth one, and then you can't make it from the second step to the top. So what you literally just said is, hi, I have figured out how to ascend a staircase. I have made it up a step. And now I would like your help telling me how to get to the top, because I don't know what I'm doing. And now I feel really discouraged. It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? You just what? What do you mean? Make it make sense. Just kidding. I love you. You already did it. Like, don't stop reacting to your 3D reality. Why are you agreeing that it's friends and benefits? Like, why are you affirming what he said? Who cares what he said? Push through. You're losing faith. Why? Because you're letting your doubts take over? Is that part of the program? Where is the module when I say let your doubts take over and go back to your old ways once you have some movement? When have I ever said that? Change the story, move forward, push through, persist. You already know what to do. So stop reacting to your 3D. You've done something great. Quit calling it bad. You brought someone out of nowhere. Take the next step on the staircase. You don't go one step the whole goddamn thing. You go 1 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step, there's twos in there too. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, Gabby. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Okay. James Pratt. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis. Since manifesting SP, certain friends seem to be dropping out of my life. They are unaware of my manifestation. Is this part of the journey? Thank you. Okay. without knowing anything about your situation, I want to ask. This is what my first immediate thought is that if you're manifesting for like, I don't want to say better people in your life, but if you're manifesting that you have a great SP and that like relationships are great and people treat you amazingly and you have these great connections and yada, 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 then people who don't fit that bill would maybe naturally fall off. Because if you have great people in your life and you have these great connections and it's trustworthy and honest and you love being around them and yada, 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 if people don't fit that bill, then, you know, where are they at though? So that would be like, I mean, and let me know, James, let me know if that's the case. And if not, then. Sanam says, came here to get yelled at, was not disappointed. Well, thanks. Last week, somebody said I was mean to them, so. This is why I don't like to yell. It's like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just not even going to fucking address it. Anyways, what's going on? We have a super chat from Cassidy. I'm waiting to hear back from James a little bit so we can elaborate if we need to. Cassidy, thank you so much. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you, Leanne, for letting me know. Cassidy says, thank you for your content. Dear Roxy, do you have any tips for moving in with SP in another country while you were in your current? Okay, so Gabby says, hey, I asked her big sister. Okay, Cassie, check out my video about make them come over tonight and then use the same concepts for moving. And then also like look at my video about manifesting a house. Okay, so everything is all the same. It's all energy. If you want to move to another country to be with somebody, then you need to be acting like you are. If you were moving to a new country, what would you be doing? You'd be fucking Googling it. You'd be finding out what city you are. You'd be looking at the neighborhood, looking at the fucking places you might be living, maybe Googling jobs, maybe looking at the nightlife or whatever it is that you do. You'd be looking at the stuff involved in that. Like act like you're moving there instead of questioning it and like, how do I, and trying to make it happen. Act like it's happening. Don't put a deadline on it. Just, I'm moving to another fucking country to be with my person. I can't wait. It's really exciting. And my whole life is changing. OMG, this is a huge step. Wow, this is so amazing. I'm so glad we're here. Whoo, we're taking this big step. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm moving across the world or whatever it is. You're now that person. If you want to be the person who is moving across country to be with your SP, then you literally have to be them now. Period. Does that make sense? Julia says, no joke, Roxy. I'm so thankful for your Monday lives. I appreciate you, Julia. I really do. Thank you. And thank you for letting me yell at you and not being offended, because I don't mean it to take offense like at all. So if it happens, like, then I feel bad and I'm like, God damn it. Then I want to like never do lives again, because I'm a fiery person. And sometimes I get, like there's lots of energy going on and sometimes it just goes off. And if that's going to hurt people, then I certainly don't want to be fucking firing it off all the time every week, So it's one of those things. Like there's been so many Mondays I'll text my team like, should I stop doing my Mindset Mondays? Like I should never do this again, right? Because I just feel bad. Like it's just, I don't know. Okay. Somebody asked me if I could manifest a different YouTube channel. I mean, of course I could, but like, do I want to? I don't know. Like, listen, like, okay, how about this? Let me explain something real fast. This goes for any sort of manifestation situation. Like, do I want to clean the swamp? Because it's like, even with the swamp clean, do I enjoy the location of it? I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, like even what I've experienced is like, just like not even a fraction of some of the stuff that other people go through. And it's like, I know that there is a section of amazing people on YouTube, and I'm talking to them right now. You know what I'm saying? And can I say that every single person on YouTube is wonderful? Yes, I absolutely can. Will I be fighting an uphill battle? I don't even want to finish that sentence because I don't want to affirm that. Like, is YouTube my ultimate goal in life? Not really. So like, part of me is just, like, I didn't want to stay on YouTube, and all that stuff happened. So I feel like I'm, it's like, well, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you don't understand until you've been on YouTube. Like, I don't, like, you can't, don't understand what it's like. It's unlike anything that you can ever prepare yourself for. It's just such a, like, I don't, and here's why. And it's not because YouTube, this is the why. It is extreme exposure and immediate access, and like too close of access to people. And whether, the world at large is good, bad, indifferent, doesn't really matter. Still the nature of the platform is like, I'm sitting in a room in my house making videos. You guys are watching them. You're forming your own opinions about me as a person and who I am, what I think of myself, what I should deserve, what I get, what I am in this, blah, blah, blah. And also in connection to all the other people who are on YouTube, and like making assumptions about it. It's just a very strange concept when you really break it down. It's like, I'm literally just a regular ass person with a webcam. I happen to study and know a lot about a topic that many people here are interested in, and I have a degree in related subjects that make me have a very unique perspective on this topic, and able to guide others through it using the techniques that I have mastered and understood. But like, I don't know, being like, the me being on a video and like the separation of it does something in people's minds where it's like, I'm not just a regular person down the street. I'm now somebody that, like, actually, I don't want to finish this fucking conversation. Stop being investing this shit. And this is where the road I go down, and it's just like, I don't know if like that, like, do I want that in my life, is like where I'm at. It's not that I don't want to be here for you, and trust me, I am working on other ways of reaching you and still maintaining that connection. I just don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna be through YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the future. I'm just rambling. But I do have a definite, like, space in my heart and understanding for like all other YouTubers and content creators, because this shit is like, it is an animal of its own nature. I'll just say that. Not good or bad, just its own dang thing. Okay. Olivia says, I love the yelling. It gets me going. Okay. Tiffany, okay, I hope I got all the. Okay, James, we said yes, that sounds right. Where did you go? James says, yeah, this is what I've been affirming. Makes so much sense. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you've been affirming that you have great people in your life, great communication, great relationships, yada, yada, yada. So your life is proving that to you in the 3D. You are literally seeing movements in the 3D reality that are reflecting your work with your SP and your work with yourself. So congratulations, you're doing great. And now your friend group is even more tight, trusting, close. Like, you have an even tighter friend group now, because you can even, like, you can trust them that much more and know that these are the good people in your life because they're sticking around. You're affirming that they're great people, and you're seeing the ones that aren't filling in that that don't fit that mold fall to the wayside. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Okay. Tiffany says, thank you so much for the super chat. You are the queen of manifesting front row tickets. She says, I just manifested a front row yesterday in 48 hours. Zero evidence again, and a bizarre bridge of incidents that ended up being what put me in the front row. Stretch your faith. Circumstances do not matter ever. Tiffany is like, you're just like, that determination, okay? The fact that you have manifested this front row situation so many times shows me that you know how to do it. You know how to do that, okay? So I want you to take those steps and everything that you do to push through and get in that front row no matter what, and put that on all the other shit that you're working on that maybe doesn't have as much 3D evidence. You get what I'm saying? Like, use that because you know how to do it. So now put it on other stuff. Okay, I didn't say Mindset Monday was going away, you guys. That's not what I said. I said I'm literally really working on the best ways to, like, don't worry. I'm here for you. I don't want to like let you guys go. And I'm not trying to like ditch you high and dry. I need to find out what I'm going to do because I personally have decided like that. Doesn't matter. But I'm here and I'm still here, guys. Like, I'm trying to, you come to Roxy Talks more often. Come talk, look on the blogs, come talk in the forum, come be part of the community there, because I want to start, making it part of the community or the experience to be on the website. So any sort of like suggestions or let me take that. I don't want suggestions. What I want is ideas that you might have of things that you might like or enjoy on the website. Email them to hello@roxytalks.com. Of course, there's all kinds of free content, blogs, forum to connect with other people. We've got affirmations, videos, coaching, workshops, all kinds of stuff. New workshops and new coaching programs coming very soon. New merch coming, very exciting. New music coming, all kinds of stuff. Pumpkin Spice, will Mindset Mondays be live soon? Pumpkin, do you not know this is live right now? I'm live. Tell me something to say and I'll say it right now. We're live. Suzette says she has nothing of value to say, but she's here. Oh, Suzette, you're so sweet. Thanks for joining the chat. Thanks, Suzette. This is what I love about YouTube. Oh my God. That's why I needed to stop talking about it a while ago. Okay. Amy says I need to rejoin. Can you remind me of the Facebook name? Black Moon Society. Okay. Erica. Oh no, SD. Okay. I see 2 super chats. I will get to them now. Let me make sure that that's all that's in here. Nope. Julia. And I think that's everybody. Julia, those are the order backwards. So Julia next. Super chat says, no joke, Roxy. I'm so thankful for your Monday Lives. I think I already said that, but thank you again. I appreciate you. And thank you, even if you're sitting here and I have nothing of value to say, but you're still sitting. Where's your channel? What is this person's name again? Suzette, where's your channel? Let's go watch your channel and judge you. That sounds fun. Okay, SD, what's up? Thank you so much for the super chat. What if SP got married and there hasn't been contact for over a year, but feels like it isn't over somehow? Listen, it's only what you say it is. If it's over, it's over. If it's not over, then it's not over. You know what I mean? Even if they're married, oh God, you guys are fucking. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry. SD. SD says, what if SP got married? There hasn't been. Okay. It is what you say it is. So whether or not they're married, like, okay, infinite or near infinite versions of reality, near infinite versions of your SP, near infinite versions of you. So if this version that you have manifested of them is in a relationship or is in a marriage, that's That's this version. You don't need to deal with them at all. In fact, like, we're not interested in breaking up this version's marriage. Like, that has nothing to do with manifesting. We're talking about you understanding that we say near infinite because there probably has to be an end to the program. It's like written and coded and stuff. But it's so many that we can't fathom it. So it might as well be infinite to the human mind. That's what I understand from the quantum physics side. So, with the infinite or near infinite versions, like, there's so many versions of that person that's like ready to be with you, wants to be with you, is single, like, whatever. You have no contact for a year. You have no idea what's going on in their life. Doesn't really matter, because you're not trying to mess with that version anyways. You're working on manifesting a brand new version, or a different version, let's say, than you have before. And it's just as valid as, version over here, because they're all in existence now. Everything that ever has been created or will be created has already been in existence forever and always will be, and is an eternal, according to the whatever, what they say. So, again, if it feels like it's not over somehow, then it's not. And you're just going to manifest a version of them where it's like halfway. If you continue down this path, probably. But then if you really get down to, like, it's not over and they're ready, they can't stop thinking about me, this is the waiting this whole time, and yada yada yada, it's like, whatever it is, change the story to reflect you being on top versus like what you think the 3D reality is. Choose a 3D reality, pick it, and then stick to it, and then push through that story. So congratulations, it's not over yet. You are manifesting a great version of them that loves you and loves to be with you and can't wait to be with you and can't stop thinking about being with you and will do anything to be with you and is already on their way to doing that. So congratulations, and please come back and update us so we know what's going on. Erica B, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hey Roxy, so I met this girl and I absolutely adore her. Thing is, she has kids and I don't want kids. Not sure how to persist at this point. Okay. Here's my advice for that, is that okay, just like we just talked about in the last question, the last one, infinite or near infinite versions of her and her reality and the situation with her potential children. This is where the gray area starts coming in, because this is when it becomes moralistic to you. Like me, I have nothing to do with it. What my opinion on the situation is irrelevant. There have to be versions of her that say, I don't want to go. This sounds callous because we're talking about kids, right? So take what I just said to the last person and apply it to your situation, because it's the same thing. And my best advice would be to say that you guys adore each other and everything is like best case scenario, and you're so happy with the situation. And like, from now, I'm so happy. It's perfect. It's a perfect situation for us. And then that way, whatever comes about, if you just continue to affirm perfect situation, best case scenario for me, her, and the kids, period, not necessarily like trying to figure out what that looks like, because that limits you. Just it's great. I'm so glad. It's perfect. Like, yada yada yada. And we're not judging her, so please, no judgments about this person or anything in the situation. It's none of our business how they feel about their situation. We're just giving advice on how to conceptualize the manifestation of the process. Okay, so my advice would be, again, to avoid the moral part of it by saying like, oh, I don't want this. What are they going to do? Where are they going to go? Like that kind of stuff. Don't even go there. Just affirm best case scenario and perfection for you, her, and the kids. Or let me back up and just say that you can just say best case scenario in general. Because if you affirm the kid, you get like what you affirm is what you like. What you believe is in your life is in your life. What you affirm is what you get. So It's like finding something that you can affirm that works for you, that you can like deal with and believe and like sleep at night. Like it's all of those things combined. So you kind of have to figure out like what you can say that's general enough to cover the basis for everyone. You don't have to name them, but just for best case scenario for everyone involved. How about that? How about that? There we go. There we go. So for me and this person, we absolutely adore each other. The situation is perfect. It's best case scenario for everyone involved. And then that way the best case scenario can happen. Whether that is, I don't know I don't know, it doesn't matter, or you end up falling in love with the kids and loving the situation, doesn't really matter because it's best case scenario and we're not going to try to figure out what that is. We're just going to continue to affirm for it. Does that make sense? Okay. Julia says, I'm literally looking forward to every single Monday because of you. It's like reloading my motivation and positive thinking. You help more than any doctor meditation. So grateful that I found you. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're doing all that. You guys are wild in this chat. Again, we are no judges here. We are no judges, okay? Anybody else's manifestation is A, none of your fucking business, and B, has nothing to do with you and does not affect you in the slightest. Mind your own business. My grandma taught me to mind my own business when I was young, so I think that has served me as an adult. I really don't care what people are like as long as we're going into it in a way that's obviously we want the best for everybody involved. That's our whole intention. That's your life, right? Like I'm not here to judge you about like what you want in your life or what's going on. Again, best for everyone involved, period. Dib, how do you get better at self-concept? Practice. Every single day you're working on listening out for like bad self-talk or putting yourself down, punishing yourself, low expectations of yourself, criticizing yourself, defeatist language. Defeatist language is one of my biggest pet peeves as a manifestational coach. Like I can't stand that shit. It makes it like that's one thing that fires me up as a coach. Like I cannot stand that kind of shit. Like stop saying, I guess I'm just resigned to this. I guess it's just gonna be like this for my life. I guess I'm just like that. It's like like no. So you have to catch that stuff because that defeatist language is a killer of all your manifestations. You could be practicing day and night, manifesting all day, scripting, affirming, driving yourself crazy. But if you can't help yourself but to say, but yeah, but it's just hard for me, or I just don't think it's going to work. It works for everybody else, but it doesn't work for me. It's like that shit. Not into it. Not a fan. Not cool. It's just like don't even bother then. If that's going to be your whole attitude, then why bother? Why drive yourself crazy all day long just to negate yourself and just undo it all? What's the point? What's the fucking point? Go color or something. Do some cartwheels. Do something productive. Oh, that's another thing. Making yourself do things that you actually like doing and that bring you joy as a person. Adding those into your day every single day. Looking out for looking out for the talk, the negative talk, and working on the mindset. Check out my 360 method. Head to roxytalks.com. I got lots of great workshops, free content, coaching, all kinds of stuff. You're getting ahead of the negative talk or the stuff that's manifesting and the stuff you don't like. You are doing stuff in your day every single day. You're doing more things that make you feel good and like, yeah, not just sleep, but also like, for me, I like to read. I like to hang out with my dogs. I like to go on walks with my husband. I like to do tarot. I like to listen to Mariah Carey and sing at the top of my lungs so all my neighbors enjoy living next door to me. Stuff like that. Like those are things that I know that like if I'm feeling like shit, I could put on a Mariah and I'll be fine in a few minutes. And it's like, and meditating every single day is another one. Meditate every single day. I script every single night. I'm on top of my thoughts. And it's making the choice to not treat myself bad and to not expect bad things for myself. And if I catch myself doing that, I'm rerouting and redirecting the stream. Asha, how can you attract people who don't manipulate? Stop expecting people to manipulate. Like, stop defining people as manipulative. Quit reacting to it. Every time someone manipulates you, you're like, oh, this motherfucking manipulative person. Like, you have to let that idea go, that definition go. We have oh, and also Leanne just linked for the previous question, my 360 process. That's my 360 method is my signature process. And Leanne just linked in the chat a video talking about it. And I actually have the official 360 method coming out soon. I'm so excited. I've been working on it for like a year straight. Whoa, I'm excited. 360 method coming soon. Oh yeah, how do I attract people who don't manipulate? You have to not expect people to manipulate. If you do get manipulated, understand that it's because of our expectation, our fear and worry of being manipulated that draws manipulation to us. If we're worried of being manipulated, fearful of it, feel like we're being manipulated, agree that we're being manipulated, complain that we're being manipulated, feel like a manipulated person, like doesn't have control or whatever, all it does is keep bringing on more and more instances to be manipulated, because everything just repeats over and over. Leanne says official 36 method concept. Woo! Yeah, I agreed. Wait, okay. Oh, Sana has some success. Took myself out on dates, meditated every morning, bought myself whatever I wanted. I felt like doing something. I legit did it and made me feel so good. Yes, that's living for yourself right there. Exactly. Oh, and then Asha, I have a video about look at the video about unsupportive people and just tweak the content to match your situation, and the concept is the same. Oh yeah, it's this time of the day when all my crap's in my quarters. I love it. And then I have a mic over my head, just gracing you guys with all my mouth noises. See, I'm people too. Okay. Leanne, thank you. Leanne just linked the unsupported people video in the chat. Emily, how do you react to people who keep talking about reality no longer affirming? You don't. Ignore. Erase, erase, erase. Do damage control internally. Oh, everyone's talking about no judgies. If you want a no judgies shirt, RoxyTalks.com. Click the merch tab. We have no judgies on a t-shirt, so you can remind yourself and the people in your world, no judgies, man. No judgies over here. Brandon, mouth noises by words. No, I don't mean words. I mean like those noises, mouth noises. Okay. Tafa, how do you stop negative intrusive thoughts when trying to imagine it in the 4D? I just send them away. Erase, erase, erase. Dissolve them. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Just send them away gently. Also, I'll say like here and now. I was just talking about this earlier on this chat as well. Here and now, to remind myself that no, this is my time. This is my I got 15 minutes right now. I'm taking my minutes. And I need my all 15 of them. So those intrusive thoughts, they have the whole rest of the day to come pop up. Right now, this is my time. So I'm just kind of not shoving, gently pushing them away. Shoo, 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 shoo. And also, I talked about this before also, but I cross my eyes when they're closed and point them at my third eye while I'm meditating and stuff and visualizing. If they start to fall, I notice that that's the same time that my thoughts go screwy too. So I just bring my eyes back to center and my thoughts just come with it and everything just snaps back into like alignment and focus. So just gently guiding yourself back to center, shooing the thoughts away, guide back to center. Sana says, I also have Post-it notes all over my room, so all my affirmations are literally what I see first thing in the morning. I used to do that too when I was trying to quit my job. Make sure I haven't missed any super chats. Sana, yes, so much. Someone else's success is your success too. In all caps, no, yeah. And I'm just going to say this saying because everyone says it, but say it louder for the people in the back, right? Like someone else's success is your success too. Like there's definitely, I don't want to affirm, but let's just say this. If you are jealous of someone else's success, that is you literally pushing away and saying no to your manifestation knocking at your door. Every time you act jealous and define someone else is having what you want and you not being able to get it, that's exactly why your world is what it is. Because you won't stop saying that, and it can't stop being true for you until you stop saying it long enough for the 3D reality to actually reflect it. Where is this comment so I can change it? Oh yeah, that was from a while ago. I gotta scroll up. Sorry. Okay, I saw a super chat come through. Just give me one seckie because I got it. There it is. Okay. Erica, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, to clarify in the comments, I'd never wish harm on any person or animal. I'd rather remove myself from a situation. Sheesh. Girl, I feel you. And that's why I was trying to be like, stop fucking judging, because you don't like, I get where you're at. I understand you completely. And nobody's wishing harm on anybody. We're talking about choosing out of infinite realities. So anybody reacting to her and asking why she can't da-da-da-da or saying anything like that obviously has not gotten the fucking message. Infinite realities, infinite versions. You can choose from any of them. So stop judging yourself. Stop judging other people. Stop acting like everything is fucking permanent. If you don't like it, pick something different. If you don't like what's being said in this chat, affirm that you do so you can see something better. And I'm going to do that. I love what I see in the chat. Oh God, we got my husband on that one. That was probably the loudest I've ever gotten. I think that was my peak. That was peak volume. Hi, Sashins. I hope I said your name right. Hello. Thanks for tuning in right as I'm screaming. Hello. Mandy, I love this. Mandy says, for every positive thought, there's another positive thought. Quoted by Rocket. Okay, thank you. I don't remember saying it, but thank you. I say a lot of things. All I do is talk. Just kidding. No, it's great. Perfect balance and everything in my life. All right. Amanda says, miss the whirlwind. Anna says, I loved every second of that. See, you guys egg me on. And then people leave comments and say that I'm mean. And I'm just like, I don't know how to address this. Okay. No, that's not. Everybody loves me. Everyone says such nice things. They love being here. Okay. And I just always have the most calming and pleasant voice. I got your back, Eric. Candace, please repeat how to guide your third eye. Okay, yeah. So closing my eye, this is anytime I'm doing any sort of meditation or even just trying to like clear the shit out of my head. If you just like need a moment, close your eyes, cross your eyes and point them at your third eye. So you're just like pointing your eyes, like literally if you cross your eyes, like cross your eyes and then close your eyes, same thing. Point them to the center. And then if you hold them there, I heard that you do this is like empowering and activating and like adding attention, whatever energy to your third eye. That's why I started doing it. But what I found was that when my thoughts would slip, it was the same time my eyes were no longer pointed at my third eye. So as soon as I crossed my eyes again and pointed them back, my thoughts cleared away. So that's why I do it, is because my mind wanders a lot more when I don't have my eyes crossed or pointed at my third eye. And when they are pointed at my third eye, and I just remain focused and make like, it's like you're focusing on the fact that there's nothing in there, and not even focusing on that fact. It's just like there's just nothing in there. And if something comes in, you just send it away. And the act of bringing, like, your eyes fall and your thoughts fall. So when you bring your eyes back to center, your thoughts come back to center, for me personally. And that's why I do it. And how? Amanda says I've tried that before and my eyes are like, no. It takes training. It's like a muscle. It's a muscle. Why does that hurt my eyes? Yeah, because it is training, and it does cause a little bit of pressure, but it's also like energy. So, that's what I do. I'm not saying do it. That's just like how okay, I did say do it. Try it. Try it is what I want to say. Try it. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, try something else. Can't believe I have to say that. Okay. Marnie, you trying to manifest your Daenerys tattoo? You've already gotten it. You've already got the tattoo. Oh my God, I got the tattoo. Yeah. Reynard says, Roxy, maybe you're right about my SP being a bowl of negativity. I can choose to change that version of her. Love you. You're right. Yes. Listen, I don't know. You were here in the beginning. I'm not sure if you've been here the whole time. Earlier, I talked about when I was talking about like a swampy environment, you can manifest anything, right? You can manifest in any situation, out of any situation, into any situation. It's just like, how easy do you make it for yourself? So I'm going to give you an analogy that I gave a client this week. So I often talk about in Mindset Monday about where are you on the mountain, climbing a mountain from like right now, base like level, current circumstance, to top of the mountain, having achieved it. Best case scenario, you did it. Congrats. Wherever you are on the mountain is like, keep going. Obviously, you're climbing the mountain, get to the fucking top. Now, wherever you place yourself in your mind as your own base, that is something that like you don't have to. What you're doing, this is what I told my client, is like you're putting yourself not at the base of this mountain. You're like in like a swamp at the bottom, like below. You're in swampy, mucky water that you can't really get out of. You're describing your person as a bowl of negativity. You're not even on the fucking. I mean, you might be on the mountain, but you're not doing. You're making it way harder on yourself. You could put yourself at the top of the mountain now. You don't actually have to climb this journey in your mind. You can just be at the top now. And so clean the swamp. If you want, so with your SP, the work is worth cleaning the swamp, right? Other things, maybe it's not worth in your mind, the energy that it takes to clean that swamp out in your mind, like that all the mucky thoughts that you have about it maybe are not worth that thing. It's up to you. It's like your judgment call. With an SP, it might be worth it. So not describing them as negative and cutting that whole story out is going to save you a lot of manifestational trouble, time, headache, all the stuff that stands in between you, because you're going from the pits of the mucky muck to the top of the mountain right away instead of dealing with anything in between. And that's essentially going to the end, right? Same kind of idea. Okay. Cassidy, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, if I reach out to SP, they manifested that as well. No. I'm going to say no. And here's why. Because this is a hard question to answer. Technically, no, because you're the only one in your reality, like, that's conscious. So they're just a reflection of you. So if it like the way that the spheres, or like the spheres of reality, interact, like that's like, I don't really understand exactly how that works. I would suggest listening to Bashar. I always recommend him because he talks a lot more about how people, like, different, my true version of me that I'm living out right now is experiencing my projection of reality, including you. But the Roxy that you're experiencing is not the same me that I am being right now. You're seeing a reflection of me in your reality. So there's going to be slight differences in your reality than there are in my reality. And so in their reality, they may have manifested you at any given point. It doesn't really matter though, because you're not necessarily, according to Bashar, like coming in contact with them anyways. You're only coming in contact with a version of yourself dressed as them, a projection of your own story or whatever in your SP's meat suit. So there's just no point in giving them that much power anyways. It just diminishes your ability to do anything that you want. Amanda says, don't climb a mountain of pudding. Leah says, go tell it on the mountain. I love you guys. Nay Risque, hello. Thanks for the super chat, says. I manifested my new puppy quickly and easily. Yay! I want to see pictures. It is done. Thank you for it is done. Thank you for your videos. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please DM me pictures of your puppies. All of them. Every puppy. All of them. Kristen Ivy says, I've done a lot of manifesting with SP. Things are getting better. Congrats. Definitely a reason to celebrate. Thoughts on hope and nope. No. To be honest with you, I've never done it. I don't have a thought on it. Emily, how do you deal with trying on clothes and seeing sizes when manifesting your dream body? Okay, I was going to say, have you ever looked at a magic eye picture? But probably not, because you're probably a lot younger than me. So, if you have looked at a magic eye picture, you know how you kind of like defocus your eyes and to look at the picture? You can do that with the size and just make it say whatever you want. Like if it, like literally I just saw like a 12 becoming a 2. Just take the 1 off. Like you just can pretend it says whatever you want it to say. And when you're shopping, you're like, ooh, small. If you're grabbing an extra large, call it a fucking small. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Just it's playing pretend, really, is really what it is. It's kind of playing pretend and just not questioning it. You're playing pretend and my pretend's going to come true. And so I'm just going to keep playing pretend because it's fun there. My own Fruity Land. Okay. Okay, Maddie, I see you. Okay, so Nam says, but if you're the only one in your reality, you can decide that they are manifesting you at the same time to make it easier. Good point. Thank you, Sanam. That's a good point. That's a good way of looking at it. Certainly, please, anybody, don't take my own beliefs to be the end all be all. Like, go, please seek out and find stuff for yourself. Figure it out for yourself. Figure out what works for you. Maddie, oh my goodness. We have major success. Maddie says, I manifest and moving in with my SP. Yes! I've literally gotten everything I've wanted since watching your videos and going to your workshop. Thank you. Thank you, Maddie. I'm so excited. Hold on, we got to take a, hold on. Where's my, I need a screen cap. Need a screen cap. Need a screen cap. Okay. Maddie, that's so awesome. Thank you. If you would like to send me a testimonial, that'd be great. If you are interested in potentially be on the website, hello@roxytalks.com. We'd love to have a testimonial from you. Thank you. And congrats and enjoy. And don't stop just because you moved in. Don't stop. Keep going so that you can have the best relationship ever, like for the rest of your life. Yuma. Okay. Yumna. I'm sorry. Yumna, can you okay. Leanne or Dina, can you please link again the link the, I think it's the unsupportive family again for Yumna. I hope I'm saying your name right. And then so use these use the techniques from my video about unsupportive people. What that video is about is literally about changing your coworker, your family, your friends, the people around you that that are like very, you know, important people in your life or people that you see every day. That's what that video is. So even if it doesn't exactly describe your situation, just still use the same concepts, because that's the video that I made about changing families, the unsupported friends and family. Okay. So, and I'm just directing you there because that, that one. And any of my videos about rewriting your SP, same concept, just rewrite the people, anybody who it is. So yeah, unsupported friends and family, rewriting your SP. That's what you'll do to switch this situation. And then please come back and let us know how things are going. Okay. We love you. We're here for you. You have support here in the community. You can come to the forum on the website, roxytalks.com/forum, FORUM. I know I talk really fast. And you can also connect with other community members there to help give you support while you're going through this. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Whew, what time is it? Okay. This next week's podcast, I want to answer I want to know, like, what are the current big SP questions? What are, like, you know, at this point, I feel like I've made every video. You know, every time somebody asks me for something, I'm like, oh, go to this video, because that's another reason why I kind of stopped making videos, is I just got to the point where, like, part of the YouTube toxicity I was talking about is like the algorithm, as well as like, and again, I know I'm affirming that, but having to, and believing I have to make, you know, videos that YouTube deems searchable in order to have my audience see them, is another thing that kind of like turned me off of everything. As an artist, that just doesn't like jive with my personality. So I want to make some more SP content for next week, but I want to know, like, where are you at now? Again, so now that we've made like every video I can think of regarding SP, what are your questions now? Like, what is your burning question regarding SP? And it might end up on the podcast next week. It's hot. My own freebie characters. Brandon, where are you from? And how old are you? And what's the last four of your social? Just kidding. Okay. Natalie, yes, exactly. That is how you do it. Nice job. Deborah Kuzma, hello. How are you? Long time no see. Been super busy living my manifested ideal job. Yes, I remember. Just got my back from vacay and had a few minutes to join today's live. Thanks for everything, Roxy. That's so awesome, because I remember talking to you on one of the live workshops. You had live coaching on the workshops, and we talked about your business. So congratulations. That's fucking awesome. Oh, why they go hot and cold? I made that video already. See, that's I'm like, I already made that video. And it's the same. It hasn't changed. Yeah, Marnie, for sure. Check out my hot and cold video. I think I have 2. Danielle, is it true no matter how much you do affirmations, if you don't believe it subconsciously, it will not happen? I don't think so. I think that, like, for one, even though like your ultimate beliefs do manifest, ultimately, there's still some sort of like surface level transcription that is being transmuted into like 3D reality somehow. So I do believe that just using affirmations will at least start to make progress in your 3D world, to move things, to help you better believe that you are actually doing it and believing your affirmations, while simultaneously saying your affirmations over and over is actually brainwashing you into believing it anyway. So it's kind of like doing it at the same time, if that makes sense. So no, I don't believe you have to believe your affirmations at first. Just keep saying them, because you eventually will, whether that's through seeing evidence of it in your 3D reality or just from brainwashing yourself enough to the point where you're not questioning it. Who fucking cares? Either way, it's a success. Either way, we're doing something. Amy Long says clients are SPs also. Yes, they are. You're right. And we have the best ones here, Roxy Talks. Okay. We're talking about trust issues. How do you manifest changes while they're in your life and in your face? Sanam, same videos. Rewrite your SP and unsupportive friends and family. Same thing. Manifesting a new SP that doesn't know you exist. I did that video too. Manifest a stranger. Shambhalin, are you, I like saying that, Shambhalin. Are you supposed to visualize a literal exact person for SP or just put it out there that you're ready to connect with your soulmate? I mean, you can do either or. If you have like a type and you really want some sort of physical whatever, then sure, you can bring that into existence. I've talked to tons of people who have done that. And if you just care about the connection, and then same thing, just focus on the connection. You don't have to pick what they look like because it doesn't really matter, because what you want is the connection with them anyways. Emily, how to build a new relationship out of thin air. Check out my Manifesting a Specific Person workshop. Yvette, does leveling up your self-concept bring up shit? Like feel worse to feel better? It definitely can, and here's why. As you're doing the work of cleaning up your self-concept and just cleaning up, and just listen, think about it like this. As you're doing the work of cleaning up, you find shit that's underneath the shit that needed to be cleaned up, right? Like what I see in my mind for this is like when you move out of a place and like you move your couch, you move your pictures off the wall, and there's like a outline of your pictures on the wall, and there's dust bunnies behind the couch. Like all of that dirt that you couldn't get to, even if you clean your house all the time, there's still like it collects in places that you can't necessarily get to until all of the other stuff, the surface level stuff, is out of the picture and out of the way. Then the underlying stuff is able to be exposed and therefore then cleaned up / dealt with. So yes, completely normal for leveling up your self-concept to bring up shit. And if that's happening, that's a good sign. That means you're making your way through it. Keep doing what you're doing and push through. Helping your SP manifest a job. Make sure that you're, like they're doing what you say they're doing. So if they're struggling to find a job, if they're just not getting it, it's hard to get a job, they're not motivated, blah, blah, blah. It's because you're saying all those things. And so you need to say that, business is booming. There's jobs everywhere. There's so many opportunities. People are like hitting him up left and right and reaching out to him. And he's getting so many offers and he's having to turn down offers and he gets to choose his offers. Like you're changing the way you're talking about it. Erica says, y'all, there's a Roxy video for just about everything. You just got to pay attention and apply the shit. It's true. It's true. It's true. And that's another reason why, like, I just want to move on to a new medium because I feel like I've done it and it just gets uninspiring again as an artist. But like, I did make it might be out this week. You know what? I'll fucking put it out this week, I think. Yeah. On this Thursday, I'll be putting out a Manifestation Coach reacts to a quantum physics video. This Thursday on the channel, 11:30 a.m. PST. Join me for the live chat. See if you guys like that. I watched it back and I'm just like, Jesus, it's the fucking language they use is just, it's big. Okay. So yeah, I'm experimenting with like different types of videos and different mediums, and we're not going anywhere. We're just morphing. Just like any manifestation, right? We keep doing the process, but we shift through the experiences. We grow with the 3D as it's reflecting our manifestation. KMV says, I don't want to be yelled at. The reason I yell, KMV, is when I see people asking questions that I like, sometimes I know they know the answer to them. And other times I'm just like, you're answering your question in your question. And it's like, just if you had a little more awareness and paid more attention to what you're saying with your language, you'd figure out exactly why your shit's the way it is. If you're kind of starting from the beginning in the dating world and need a bit of guidance. Okay. All right, Tiffany. Tiffany always knows. Leanne, can you text that to me? Like our podcast episode for next week, we're going to be talking about manifesting a relationship like out of thin air, kind of an idea. And that is one I haven't done like specifically. Like we've done manifesting a stranger. I don't think we talked about manifesting a relationship, but like, let's talk specifically about getting to the point. Leanne, this is what I want you to tell me. What did Tiffany say? Where is it? Exactly what Tiffany said, which is starting from the beginning in the dating world and need a bit of guidance. That combined with manifesting a new relationship with like no specific person, just in general. That's what we're going to talk about for next week's podcast. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube. I don't know yet. We'll see. It'll definitely be on my website, though. I always put the videos of the podcast on my website. RoxyTalks.com. Coaching, courses, workshops, free content, forum, book club, blog. New merch coming soon. No Judgies merch already in the store. Amy says a great coach is tough. Thank you, Amy. It's all with love. Sabrina, I've manifested the connection, spend every day together, super close, but no official commitment / physical part with my SP's thoughts. Yeah, so you said you've manifested the connection, spending every day together and being super close. Do what you did to do that, and now switch it from trying to manifest being close and seeing seeing each other every day, which you've already done. Do the same process, but now do it for commitment and physical connection. Same thing. It's the same process. You just switch up the content. Please like the video if you're here, which you are, because how could you hear me say that? Go ahead and like it. Why not? Go ahead and share it too. Why the fudge not? How do you feel like you're getting too old to pursue your dreams? Do you mean, how do you not feel like that? Stop affirming that. Okay. If you feel like you're too old to do something, I would like you to do a test. And I'm talking to you, you know, if I'm talking to you right now, you know I'm talking to you right now. And Queen Mother, the person who asked the question. I'm talking to at least 2 people in this chat right now. If you feel like you're too old for what you want, what I want you to do is carry around a little sticky pad or like a little notepad. And for 24 hours straight, I want you to make a tally mark every single solitary time you think, worry, doubt, feel fear, feel insecure about your age or your future or what you're manifesting for yourself. Every single time you think a thought about being too old to do whatever you want, I want you to make a tally of that, and then there's your answer. That's why you feel like you're too old to do it, because you say that so many fucking times a day. What else are you going to feel? Certainly not the opposite when that's all you're telling yourself. You know what I mean? So like, and it's not with love. I don't mean this to sound bitchy. There's 2 people I'm talking to here for specifically. So if one person I am yelling at for sure with love, the other person, hey, it's never when you're too old is when you're dead. That's too old. That's officially too fucking old to chase your dreams. Dead. Okay. Otherwise, stop saying that about yourself. If you're worried about it, then tell yourself the opposite. That's how we do anything around here. If you don't like the outcome of this notion, which is, I feel like I'm too old to pursue my dreams. What is the outcome of that notion? Being too fucking old to pursue your dreams, okay? If you don't like that, then you need to stop saying that to yourself. And anything else that sounds like it or goes along with it, any of its friends, they're all uninvited to the party. And now you need to invite to the party. I can do whatever I want at any time. It's always the right timing. I'm right on time. I'm always on time. It's the perfect timing. You are where you need to be successful. And that's it. There's no other story you're giving yourself. Otherwise, like, you are just starting way below. You're in the swamp when you could be up at the top of the mountain. Said with love. Okay, I'm getting my beep boops about recording the podcast. It's okay. Okay. Do we have did I see a super? Did I? No, I think we're good. Okay. Last call for super chats. If anybody wants to pop one through, we're doing last call for super chats. Brandon says, Morgan Freeman didn't land his major role till 50. You're never too old. There's an 89-year-old woman who was nominated for an award for her first and only acting role. She was in Black Panther. Oh, yeah. The mother, right? The Queen Mother. Yeah, that was like her first movie ever. Fuck yeah. I just got goosebumps thinking about her. She's very inspiring. Man, when I graduated college, there was a woman in my literal graduating class who was like in her 80s. She just always wanted to get a degree. So she just did, just, you're never too old. And I love the thing about Morgan Freeman not landing his major role till 50, because there's all those memes. They're like, Morgan Freeman like started out as an old man. You just like never seen him. And that's probably why, because he wasn't famous till he was 50. So we've just never seen him I think I've seen one picture of him when he was young. Okay. Dominique, Brandon, did you tell me? I want to know where you're from and how old you are. I mean, I can guess your age because you're generally into this. Like, you have the same comedic references that I use. And so that's why I want to know, like, your stats. Give me your stats. What's your ASL? Give me your ASL. Solo, hello. How are you doing? Okay. Bevo says, oh my, I do believe Roxy has the vapors. Okay, it's hot. I got all these lights on me. Sanam says, as a 28-year-old actor / musician, I love this topic. It's true, girl, because I just realized, okay, people were asking me what I did for the Lionsgate thing or whatever, the 8/8 yesterday. I'm like, the only thing I did was realize that 8/8 is my, that's my 3-month mark till my birthday, and realize I'm about to be fucking 38 in a few months. That's all I did for the 8/8 was be like, damn, 37, just gone, just like that. Okay. TT says, I just turned 30 and it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. We have so much to live for. Oh my God. 30s are just like, 30s are great. It's like just the beginning of you finally being able to, like, being able to shed all the bullshit, shed all the insecurities. And you're just like, I'm just going to do the stuff that I like. Who fucking, like, what the fuck do, like, who cares? Let me just do what I like. Brandon says, I'm 19 going on, or excuse me, 29 going on 19 for some reason. Aren't we all? Next lifetime, Brandon says, you literally look 19, especially. I was 19 almost 20 years ago. Isn't that crazy? That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I can't believe so much time has gone by. I don't feel like that. Caitlin thought I was literally 20. Thanks, Caitlin. 38, flirty, and thriving. Yes. Okay. Oh wait, there was a super. Did I? Okay, yeah, there's a super chat. Julia, thank you so much. What do you think about negations in affirmations? First of all, I love the poem. Second of all, excuse me. So I think that overall, this is one of those kind of gray areas. I don't really know the answer to it 100% because what I think ultimately is that it's the intent behind the sentences that matters. So like when they talk like in The Secret, how they're like, if you think you don't want bills, then you're gonna get bills. You're like, no bills, no bills, no bills. But really, what no bills really is fear of money problems, fear of losing. It's lack mentality. It's affirmation that you don't have what you want. It's entertaining worries, doubts, all that stuff. That's what's happening when you're saying, oh God, no, not a bill, not another bill or whatever. Like it implies a lot of stuff. You don't have the money that you need, basically, is what it boils down to. So money is hard to come by, and that has ripples. So and then I don't know what I'm trying to think of it like a positive negation would, the thing I heard in my head, this is just what popped up, was like, I don't need no man. That, which is like, I don't need double negative. Don't, yeah, double negative. So, either way, the whole energy behind that sentence is, I have everything I need. I'm completely content. There's nothing else. Like you could give me stuff and it'd be great, but I don't need anything. I'm not lacking anything. And so like that's where it's kind of like a gray area. It's like what's the intention or what's the real truth behind the sentence that has no or whatever in it? And that's like, you know, that's my personal opinion. Do with it what you will. Except throw it back in my face and tell me it caused you problems in your life. You did that! I will not take blame for the shit that you've manifested in your life. Okay. Shut up, Emily. Emily, she's a silly girl. Okay. LeVar, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the kind words. And Matthew as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is it possible to change your age like Affirm for another one? I mean, like my dad has said that he's aging backwards and like he doesn't believe in aging and all that stuff for a long time. And his skin is clear, super fucking clear skin. He has like no wrinkles, maybe a little gray, but I don't know. And then like his mom, my grandma's 91, and she's just you can't tell her age at all. Like I don't know. I think that it's definitely in the mind. She lives in a place with like a lot of other older people, and she's the oldest one there. She's been there for like over 20 years, and she's been the oldest one for a long time, and seeing people come and go, and still just like, I'm just over here living my fucking best life. Like, I don't know. I think it's in the mind for sure. Keeping yourself active and then, not succumbing to the like ageist kind of thinking. Okay, what time is it? It is time for me to get off. Let's talk about it. Let's do a group affirmation. Okay, so, let me see, just to get back to Julia's thing real fast. Sometimes I negate my affirmations to flip something like, no, this will not happen to me. We'll never do that. I do that too. And that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean by like, it's like a positive negation, because the intent behind this is like, nice fucking try. Like, you're not getting past this. There's power in it. Whereas like, no, please, not that. That's a different form of negation. It's like, it's not necessarily the word no that negates it. It's the energy of it. Like, is the thing that you're talking about available to you, or is it not available to you? That's the negation. Bevo says, has anyone else watched this 100-foot wave show on HBO? All these big wave surfers are constantly talking about visualizing and manifesting. I haven't, but I will definitely check that out. Just getting like, so pitted. And then I get to watch myself say it on my iPad. All right. Amy LeBlanc says, my aunt is 89 and people honestly think she's only in her early 60s. That's how my grandma is. We just went up north to her for her 91st birthday, and like she was like getting ready. She'd like put on her jewelry, put on her makeup, put on her little outfit, and like people were bugging her, like, saying her name, like, where are you? Come out to the party. And she's like, she's in the back, pops her head out of the back. She's like, I'm trying to make myself look 80. And we're just like laughing because she's just a funny, I'm trying to look 80. Leave me alone. Putting on makeup, trying to look young. You get it. She's a funny bitch, that woman. Trying to make myself look 80. Okay. Emily, at what point are we confined to the rules of the universe? Like, do we need to be in caloric deficit to lose weight? Caloric deficit to lose weight is not a rule of the universe. It's not even a rule of, I mean, it's something that we've been told. But Emily, you should watch Bashar, because he's much more like, I'll just say much more answers to that kind of stuff than I can answer. But there's like 5 rules of the universe, and none of them have to do with calorie deficit and losing weight. Shambling, how to clear subconscious. Meditation, self-love, acceptance, forgiveness of yourself, like sitting with if you like want to sit with like the things that you feel bad about, and then like bring your inner child along with you, put your inner child there, see yourself as a child, and kind of like forgive yourself for what you went through. And everything that we go through is just us kind of like reacting to what's going on around us. It's not always necessarily our fault. It's just a reflection of what we're experiencing and what we think about it. So yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. I got distracted by another. Thank you, Dina. Bashar Channel by Daryl Anka, who's the cousin of Paul Anka, the singer, who you young kids might recognize because Doja Cat covered one of his songs. Next Lifetime, Brandon says, Dad just complimented my hair after I affirmed it looking good. Yes, because it does look good. Now Roxy's confirming it. Okay. Linda, you're so sweet. Linda, I yelled at you earlier, and now you're saying a nice thing to me. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate you. Oh, good God. All right. What are we affirming today, guys? What's our group affirmation? Does anybody watch? Do you guys, anybody watch Sal Volcano's podcasts? Do you watch Hey Babe and or Taste Buds? Or do you watch Impractical Jokers? I'm also a big Practical Jokers fan. Obviously, Sal's my favorite. Not that I don't like the other guys, but I love me some Sal. Okay. Mona Lisa, what is my opinion on Neville Goddard? My brain just said he's the granddaddy of manifestation. That's what I think. He's the granddaddy of manifestation. Yeah, obviously his information's great. If you can, understand what he's saying, because his language is antiquated. It's 56 years old. People don't really talk like that anymore, and at least in the English language. So that's like, that would be like my only, I don't want to say gripe, like, oh, I was born 60 years after him, how dare him, or or after he made this content. Not anything like that. It's just that that would be my only thing about it, is that it's, yeah, it's dated, not in a negative way. It's just, he was when he was. My shit's gonna be dated in 20 years, Just kidding. Timeless over here. Yeah, we love Florence Scovel, as well as Alice Bailey. Alice Bailey is another one who was talking about this stuff in like the early 1900s, or like late 1890s. And yeah, it's like, if you can work with the language and understand what they're saying, then obviously it's great. It's seminal work. It's like, all of the modern people obviously are teaching off of Neville and Florence and Alice and Abdullah and Jesus, and you know what I mean? Like, it's, the teachings aren't new. We're just kind of like interpreting them in our own languages. Yep, Visayas. I was just saying that yep, exactly. I always tell people that the Bible is like a manifestation handbook. It literally is like, bitch, you are powerful. Just think it and be it, and you will have it, Renard just watched the movie and read The Secret. I love those books. Like, those books changed my life. I mean, that movie and those books changed my entire life. They're why I'm sitting here right now, Maynard spaceship in the Bible and before, definitely, absolutely. We're just the current civilization occupying planet Earth right now. Like, that's another thing too. It's like, as I'm branching out into like different and new content, I have ideas, but I want to be able to talk about more things than like just manifesting. I like to talk about like weird stuff, like, like historical rewrites and resets, and whether the earth, and not that I'm a flat earther, I just like to talk about these concepts, whether the earth is round, flat, concave, whatever. I like talking about the shit. What the fuck is water? Water is so weird to me if you really think about what it is. Like, powers everything on our planet. Like, we have to have it to survive. It's all over the planet. It's strange. It exists in like different states of energy. Water's weird. Anyways, I would love to talk more about stuff, and so I'm going to be branching into different topics as I grow as well. So would love to have people talk, with me more about that kind of stuff, because I'm into weird stuff. Canvas, it's funny to think it's teens on TikTok teaching this now. Hey, if the point is to get the information out there so everybody like knows. That's why I do this, is I truly believe everybody should know this information. It's not fair that we're not told it, I think. So that's why I do this. KMV says, brings me such peace to know how far these teachings date back. That's true. It's the way of the realm you're living in. It's inescapable. We can deny it and think it's hard and think it's not for us and think like, oh, it works for other people, but not for me. And it's just so hard and I can't do it and all that dumb shit. But it's like, it's so powerful that that's your reality because you keep saying that shit. Okay. Sanam says, I kind of love the language they use. It's very calming and makes me believe for some reason because it's so formal. Yeah. Visayas. I hope I'm saying your name right. I've known about LOA for a while, to be honest, but I didn't really start trying to apply it until this past year. Hey, again, it's never too late. Start now. Every fucking word you think and utter is creating the reality around you. That's scientific. It is not fucking frou-frou. It's not spirituality. This is how Earth works and perpetuates. Every single moment you're choosing your reality with your consciousness. So choose wisely. Okay. Reynard says, Roxy, this is random, but my daughter loves all the pink. Now I have to go shopping. Hi, Reynard's daughter. What's her name? We have like a new generation of like manifestors coming through with everyone's kids and grandkids. Okay. I gotta jump off into the podcast, but my favorite song right now. Babe, what's my favorite song right now? We Belong Together, the live version. I start every single day. Kenley. Something right now, it's gonna be some sort of 90s Mariah Carey. Aaliyah. Oh, that explains your Instagram handle. That makes sense. Okay. Aaliyah, hi, if you're there. Hello. Beautiful name. Yeah, there's a live version of We Belong Together, Mariah Carey. It's from like quarantine because all her musicians are wearing masks, and it's in like her living room, and it is so good. So good. Brendan, oh, we got another Mariah fan. I like just went through my tape collection because my car has a tape player. It has a 6 CD changer, but all the CDs are spoken for. So we've been like trying to work some Mariah into the car, and I just went through all my tapes and like found all these singles because I was a kid and I would, I only had $3 to spend on the song, so I would buy all these singles. I'm like, 2 songs, babe. We got 2 songs. Yes, 90s Mariah. Okay. All right. Oh, besides you're going through the 30 days of alignment. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It helped me change my life. It's literally what that was my first 30 days that I've been on for the last over 2 years now. That was like the first month of the last 2 years of my life and more. Heyoka says my own songs are my favorite song. Is that bad? Nope. Absolutely not, bitch. Fucking bump that shit. Let your neighbors hear it. Yeah, once my album's out, I'm going to say the same thing. My album probably will not be out till the end of the year next year, to be real honest with you guys. I know I kept saying 2020, but hey, this is not even that year, 2021. Okay. Sanam, you never done the 30 days of alignment? Girl. Check it out. Try it out. It helps you get into the practice of doing it every day, so that it becomes that like a habit. So it's easier to remember to do it and remember that you're in power. Shembolin, what kind of music do I make? My music is like I call it like, I have a few names for it. Like beach goth is one thing we call it. Beach goth. We also call it it's kind of it's like a surf grunge doo-wop revival kind of a thing, mixed with like a grunge and industrial kind of vibe. It's kind of hard to pinpoint, but yeah, beach goth is usually just what or like witchy vintage. Witchy vintage meets beach goth would be my genre. Does anyone enjoy Lady Gaga? Of course. Lady Gaga and I are best friends. Do I like Alice in Chains? Who's she? I'm just kidding. I don't dislike Alice in Chains. I grew up in the 90s, so I'm like down with. I was more into like the grunge era of 90s. Grunge and the R&B was like my favorite 90s kind of music. Do I listen to affirmations while I sleep? Sometimes. I listen to sometimes affirmations, sometimes just plain meditation tracks. Okay, we got to put this on the thing. The reason I stayed late on Mindset Mondays for this right here. Lady Gaga and Roxy Duet 2022. Yes. Let's do it. Alexis! Hold on. Alexis just said, hello, Alexis Francis, welcome. Says, I found you when I was looking for manifestation music on Instagram and you were tagged in one of Malachi's posts. Do you hear that, baby? Thank you. Malachi is one of my dearest friends. He's family, and I'm going to have to let him know his hashtags are bringing me people. Because we always talk about, like, he's like, I have all these people asking me about meditation and manifestation and frequencies and shit. And so we laugh about people coming from my audience over to him. But now I got to be like, Malachi, you are sending people my way. So thanks and welcome. And speaking of which, we have a new album coming out. It is those genres I just talked about. What did I call it? Witchy vintage meets surf goth. But with lyrical content that is inspirational, speaks to manifestation and owning your power, and is right in line with all the stuff that we're talking about here. So that album is coming very soon. I'm in the recording process right now. So the longer I sit on Mindset Monday, the less time I have to record. I'm just kidding. It's not your guys' fault. Nobody's fault. Did I go to Woodstock in the 90s? No, I wasn't old enough. I was not old enough. But I do remember when Jerry Garcia died, and I did go to his, I don't know if you call it a funeral, but there was like a celebration of life in San Francisco at that, I can't remember what park it was because I was like 9 or 10, like 11. But his daughter spoke at it, and me and my stepsisters sold friendship bracelets at that thing. So I've always been an entrepreneur. Oh my God. Dina says, Roxy screaming Alexis, and my Alexa is going insane. Alexa, play Roxy Talks. Oh, why is that so funny to me? Oh, you just made me cry, Dina. Okay. What is our group affirmation? Everybody's Alexis. Alexa's. Oh, that was funny to me. Oh my gosh. What a joy. What a joy to a person on a live stream. I've never experienced joy like this before. All the comments. My self-love affirmations are playing in a bunch of different people's houses. Natalie says, 80s baby, raised by the 90s and 70s, raised in the 90s and 70s and 80s, rock, Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Journey, you know all the best. I definitely 100% grew up on that music. My parents are like, my dad's a musician, and then my mom and my stepdad are music fanatics. They still go to concerts and stuff. And so I grew up around a lot of classic rock. Lots and lots of it. I always loved like oldies, like the oldie station, like doo-wop and Phil Spector was like always, I just loved that kind of music. And then of course, being an 80s born, growing up in the 90s kid, I was, there for Nirvana and Mariah, Madonna, Michael, all of that big stuff. That's kind of where okay. Yeah. How old am I? I'm 37. I'll be 38 in less than 3 friggin' months now. 2 months and 29 days. Okay. Oh, CVV, thank you so much for the super chat. I was just about to pop off. Pop off. Okay. Tanisha, anybody watch Batgirl stuff? Alexis Francis, I love Ronnie Spector. Yes, Ronnie Spector. I mean, obviously, we like Phil Spector's music. You know where I'm going. Shangri-La's, obviously the Ronettes, Supremes, of course. Who else? Leslie Gore, all that kind of stuff. That's like my shit. Okay, CVV says, what does it mean if a psychic sees a future name? Okay, do you trust this psychic? Have you seen them before? Have other things proven to be true with them? That's just my personal question. I just want to know, as a person, did you talk to a psychic? Just because I want to know. Secondly, the answer is, psychics are going to be reading the energy of the current trajectory you're on. So if you continue down the path that you're on, this name might become significant to you, if that makes sense. But you can always change the energy and shift. Leanne says, I used to watch Bad Girls Club before I got on top of my mental diet. Ain't that the truth? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yep, wall of sound, absolutely. Do I have any kids? I have furry kids. I have animal kids. Oh, Maynard, you're taking me some of my favorites. This is like, okay, Maynard. You and I are definitely around the same age. As a kid, some of my favorite music videos. Michael Jackson, Remember the Time. Great video. The Scream video. Oh my God. One of my favorite videos of all time. Like a Prayer, Madonna. Obviously classic. Human Nature. Yes. Again. Metallica, Enter Sandman. I remember that vividly when that shit came out. Remember when, what was that? MTV, The Headbangers Ball. I remember all that. Yep. Besides, I am a mother too. You're right. Those are my babies. Those are my children. I always tell Mango that she came out of my belly. I'm not a Libra. I'm a Scorpio. Sonam says, I had a psychic literally predict something even when I didn't believe her. And I was like, okay, damn. I talk to my psychic once a month. She's like a life coach. She just helps me stay. Besides, as I met Michael Jackson in the astral realm. Okay, I'm interested in hearing this story. Yep, 35. Yep, I knew it. I knew we were in the same age range. Oh, Natalie says your dad still went to concerts. Yeah, my parents still, well, they probably would be going if they could. Elton John. I have a tattoo of Elton John, just so you guys, I love Elton John a lot. I have a portrait of him on my back because I was in my 20s once. Scream video. Yes. I love we're just talking about random stuff. There's always this point where I'm like, manifesting who? What? Maynard just bought Maynard. Are you a Tool fan? Just bought a Headbangers Ball shirt this week. That's fucking weird. There's some what are they called? Synchronicities for you. Rhythm Nation, of course. Pleasure Principle. I know that's not 90s, but that song and video. I love Elton John so much. CV. So no psychic. So psychic can be real unless we believe the future to be real. The future, I mean, all futures are real. They're already in creation. It's like if you choose to go down that path or not. So if you like what the psychic said, then go down that road. If you don't like it, erase, decide it's not going to mean anything to you and that you're on a new path, and just decide that and choose that. Erica says it's comforting to know that successful life coach such as yourself also has a life coach. That's awesome. I have an intuitive coach person that I talk to who's intuitive and kind of helps me understand what's going on that I can't see. And then I also have a business coach that I talk to once a week who whips my ass into shape all the time. So yeah, I have two coaches. And I could use more, I'm sure. I've never seen Tool, but I saw, oh no, have I seen Tool? I've seen Tool. I saw Tool with, I think Jose gave us Tool too. I think I've seen Tool actually. I lied. Van Halen. I've seen Van Halen, but it was it Van Halen or was it Van Hagar? Do you remember? No, it was David Lee Roth. It was. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, yeah. We saw them with my parents. My mom and my stepdad. Okay. Aerosmith, of course. One of my karaoke jams is What It Takes by Aerosmith. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite songs ever. Such a good song. Besides, says I'm skeptical with psychics. I know there are legit ones, but a lot of the ones I've met seem like they just told me what I wanted to hear. Yeah, like I think that, I've definitely talked to different psychics over my life. And like this one, I talked to her because she said things to me that I was like, okay, no fucking way anybody else would know that. So it, just was, it was kind of one of those things where you just can't, like the thing that she said to me the most was, I asked about my cousin who passed away, was like a sister to me. And she goes, she's acknowledging a square on a chain and she just wants to thank you for wearing that. And the Christmas after she passed, my aunt, which is her mom, sent all of us, all the women in our family, all the girls, a little necklace that said like sister on it. And it was a square and it said those. And that was a silver necklace. And I only wear gold jewelry. So at some point I found a gold necklace with like a square on it. And I started wearing that in representation of that silver necklace. And I have that silver necklace like on a stuffed animal. So for her to say, she's acknowledging a square on a chain, it was just so, there's just no way. And thoughts. And I was just like, oh, this bitch knows something. Like she somehow knows something. So that was like 2 years ago. She predicted Roxy Talks. Here we are. Besides, to be honest, I prefer to use my own intuition instead. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that's totally true. The reason I like talking to her is because I feel it makes me feel like the things that are unknown, I get some insight on so that I don't have to like worry about the unknown. Cause I tend to, and she tells me, she's like, you tend to worry a lot. And cause she like feels like your body, she knows what's going on in your body and stuff like that. So anyways, I need to get off this dang. I was supposed to get off 24 minutes ago. Ryan, you're new to my channel. Can I please explain what mainly I do? I speak about manifestation, but my whole point is to let everybody on the planet know that, well, they're in complete control of their reality. And that is through the sentences that you say and think. All of them are creating your 3D reality surroundings at all time. It's inescapable. It's part of life and how life works. If you understand that, then you can learn to navigate through your 3D reality, choosing your thoughts to take you somewhere better. And that's what we're doing here, is like perfecting the art of choosing our thoughts, choosing better thoughts than the 3D reality that we're experiencing. And on that note, Bevo says, put your head on my shoulder was me and my SP song. I will take the Paul Anka reference as an affirmation from the universe. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then go check out Bashar, because that's his cousin. Besides, says, I wish I could talk to Neville Goddard. Why don't you go into a meditation with the intention to? And come back next week and let us know how that, report back. Let us know how it works. Sun Goddess Ari says, I literally just played Put Your Head on My Shoulder today. What are the odds, man? We're all connected. Yep. Yeah, besides, let us know how that goes, because let me know next week, because I want to do it too. Meditate with him. Yeah, I like that idea. Tell me how it goes. I want to wait till you come back and tell me before I try it next week, because I just want to know what I want to hear what you experience. And then I'm going to pick somebody. Because I see my cousin in meditations a lot. Like whenever I do the Jess Shepherd guided ones, whenever she takes us to like where your guides are and people, like she's always like right there. And Andromeda's always there and stuff. So maybe I'm making them up. Who cares? Because it just makes me feel better, I guess. So that's good. Okay, cool. All right. We're going to affirm together. Group affirmation. Let's say, what do we want to say together? Yeah, what is our group affirmation? Tom Cruise in the astral realm a lot. I wonder if he meditates a lot. I don't know if that means anything. Does that mean anything? Bruja, when you talk about flipping thoughts, do you do it all day, every day, literally with exactly every thought? If I fucking am lucky enough to catch them all, fuck yeah, I do. On a good day, you're damn right I do. Alicia Moore, aka Pink, says, I'm in control of my reality. Yes. Is that our group affirmation? It's a simple one, but it's true. I'm in control of my reality. I am in control of my reality. Amy says, I get everything I want immediately. Maynard, can you affirm protection? Yeah, absolutely. I will visualize a white light kind of emanating from your chest, and then kind of project it outward, and kind of like I kind of make it like an orb around me or around wherever I am. If it's a whole house I'm protecting, I just kind of like project it out. Or if it's in a car, I just project it around the entire car. That's the light, or wherever I am, project the light around your whole being. And then also I like to do this other thing where I kind of like fill my body and the space around me with like this gold lava. I don't know why, but I decided that that's my safety. And so I just And then I say everything in this car is under my protection, or everything blah, blah, blah is under my divine protection, or is completely under my protection, or something like that. That's how I protect myself. That's just like intuitively what I started doing. And that's just what I do now. But you can, you're creating your reality. So if you feel fear around you, then you're indulging, how do I say this? You're affirming fears that are already within you, and then externalizing them by affirming them. So you got to change the words around it, and then just put your protection around it. So how about, let's put these together. I'm in control of my reality, and I get everything I want immediately. And also remember, this is really important. When we're talking about getting everything you want immediately, you shift into new realities so fast, I can't even snap my fingers fast enough before we've already shifted like 1,000 times. So, or a billion, who knows? Some people say billions of times per second. I don't know the real number, to be honest with you. I don't know. No one's ever told me. But when you say something like, I get everything I want immediately, understand that you're shifting into that reality. And in that reality, the wheels are already in motion. So if once you decide you're in it and you step into it and I'm here in this reality where the wheels are already in motion, get out of the way. The wheels are in motion. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to stop the wheels. You don't want to put a stick in the wheels or stick in the spokes. You know what I mean? So even if you declare I get everything I want immediately, and in that immediate second, your 3D reality doesn't change the second around you, don't be fooled into thinking that it hasn't changed, or that you haven't changed, or you haven't moved through it. Okay. Just because it might look the same doesn't matter. Has nothing. You could have shifted to a completely 180 version of your reality. It just doesn't look that different yet because of where in the motion of the ball, like where in that succession you happen to be, right? So just don't negate it. If you say things like, I manifest everything I want immediately, know that immediately is still in play, whether or not your eyeballs can physically see it in the 3D reality. If they can't, don't affirm that, because you already got what you want immediately. Okay. You must know and intend that you're getting there to it, period. Like the ball is in motion. Let me just sit back and chill and wait till it rolls to a stop in front of me, right? Let it come to you. CVV says, I feel like it's so easy when you think of yourself writing a story. It makes you feel powerful for anything you want. It's easy to believe. That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. You're writing the story. You're the screenwriter. You're the director. You're the casting director. You're the lead actor. All of that stuff falls on your shoulder. So if the script changes, so do the actions of all your actors. That's why things may not appear to be what they are, or what you want them to be, if you change up your script too often. Okay, I gotta go. Bevo. Little entrepreneur capitalizing on Jerry Garcia's death. Okay, so now I'm not sharing any personal stories. I was 10. Or something along those lines. Okay. Alicia Moore, try scripting before bed. When I was trying to do that to try to manifest my world, and I was going through about it that way, it didn't work for me either. And it wasn't until, look up my 360 method. If you're on YouTube, it looks like you're on YouTube. Yeah, check out my 360 method on YouTube. It's also my signature program coming out very soon on my website, roxytalks.com. 360 method is how I manifest. It's what I do. And that's what I developed because I wasn't able to manifest using those, like falling asleep, like the Neville technique of falling asleep and the wish fulfilled. That wasn't working for me. And the reason why is what I found out is that, like, yeah, going to bed, it's one thing. And then in my waking hours, I was going through my life and just canceling it all out. And so that's when I developed 360 method, because it's how I'm able to maintain the story or the visualization while I'm navigating the 3D in my regular life, even if I may not be experiencing that thing just in this exact moment. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So we are all in control of our reality. Anything we want manifests immediately. Everything is working out for us in the best possible way. and things just keep getting better. Alicia, yeah, that's the issue, maintaining the feeling throughout the day. Okay, Alicia, check out my 30 days of alignment. If you go to my website, roxytalks.com, click the free resources tab, scroll down a little bit and find the 30 days of alignment. That is a 30-day challenge that I created for myself in order to, this is literally what I was trying to do, which I was trying to bridge the gap between doing this Neville thing of like falling asleep within the wish fulfilled and actually manifesting my entire world. And what I came up with ended up being a 30 days of alignment, which then led me into the 360 method. So those are my signature pieces because that's what I use and have used and used in my life to change my life, to continue to maintain it, and to get through all the shit in life in general. So grab the free 30 days of alignment. There's an upgraded one if you want to go in depth with it. And then there's 30 days of alignment videos and 360 method videos on YouTube to give you information about it as well. Wayne, thank you so much for the super chat. Final super chat of the day says, I have 3 balls in motion, but it's come to an emotional halt. I need a boost. Okay. I just saw the stairs again for you. So if you look at energy up close, like super duper 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 up close, energy does not increase like in a steady incline. Energy increases like stairs. Okay. So, and I made this analogy earlier about steps, but this is like this like a more energetic scientific explanation. Think of an ant crawling upstairs, okay? That's what energy is like. So when you ascend, where do I want to put you? Where do I want to start you out? You've got 3 balls in motion. What that means to me, you have, as an ant, think about an ant on a staircase. You have gone from the beginning of a step all the way to the end of a step, and now your job is to go straight up and over again, right? So when we level up, we literally level up. When energy levels up, it literally levels up because it's not, again, if you look at it super microscopic, it is not at a steady increase. It inclines like a stair step. That's how energy behaves. You are energy. All of matter is energy. All of reality is energy. Okay. So if you have found yourself where you're not progressing anymore, I just saw the analogy, the analogy of an arrow has to be pulled back in order to fly forward. Same concept. The reason you're not progressing anymore is because you're about to take a leap up so that you can go on to your next level of your journey. And when you said I need a boost, that you don't know how right you are. You literally need to go straight up. You need a boost. You need to go up. So what you need to do is take your 3 balls and do a where are we right this moment analysis. Each ball, get its own paper, go left hand, do a left hand, right hand column. So ball 1, line down the middle of your page. On the left hand side, you're going to dump out the truth of the reality. Where are we at with this ball? What is it like right now? How do you feel about it right now? What are your insecurities, fears, worries, doubts, negative thoughts, whatever that you're saying about ball 1? Get it all out of your head and onto the left hand of your column. On the right side, you're going to take each individual one of those thoughts or affirmations or sentences and flip it into the positive version, the best case scenario version, the opposite version, the whatever it would be if you wanted it to be what it was. Where should it be? So each piece of paper, then ball 2 at the top of your page, draw a line down the middle, left side. Where are we at with ball 2 right this very moment? Not where you want to be, not where you were, not how far you've come. Where are you right in this very moment? Ball 2. And then take each one of those individual items, flip them or upgrade them into the better, so let's say ball 2 is I'm getting interviews, but I'm not going to get hired. Okay. So that would be 1. I keep getting interviews, but no one wants to hire me. Flip that into I am choosing the jobs. I keep getting offers and I get to pick which one I want. I'm cream of the crop. I'm the one they're looking for. They're reaching out to me. You're flipping it into something better or opposite or what you actually would want it to do. Do that with all of the thoughts for all 3 of your balls, and everything on the right-hand corner column. Those are the affirmations that are going to give you the boost. Though the right hand is your boost up. And so you're going to swap out every time you are inclined to think, speak, or reaffirm or react with something that matches up to your left-hand column or something that fits that energy, you're going to shut it down in the moment you recognize it and fill it with something from your right-hand column. And that's how you get your boost. And you do it every single time it comes up. Your boost will come very fast. Okay. Mark, can a manifestation come to fruition with just affirmation, no visualizing and scripting? Yes. But because you're always you're always manifesting all the time at any moment. So you can always do it. Okay. Sorry. I'm being really short because I literally am like melting right now and I still have to film my podcast. So, oh yeah, I have a fan on my lap. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Mindset Monday. Thank you for being the best community ever, the best community on YouTube by far. And if you would like to overhaul your life in 30 days, check out my 30 days of alignment. It is linked to the chat. I think the paid version, the upgraded version is linked to the chat in YouTube. Free version on my website. 360 method is my signature method. Official program coming soon. Coaching and workshops at roxytalks.com. I can help you with your specific situation, help you come up with your affirmations and figure out what your limiting beliefs are, what might be blocking you. That's one-on-one coaching. And of course, we got a bunch of free content on the site as well. Book club, forum, so you can connect with your peers, blog, so you can read about stuff, podcast, every Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Oh, we have a new video coming out on this channel on Thursday. And it's a quantum physics reaction video. It's going to be our first one. So hopefully it goes over well. Oh, fudge. It's warm today. And new merch is coming. Is that it? What else is there? Is that it? New music is coming-ish soon. It's always coming. I love you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You have the power. I believe in you. Oh, no, wait. That's not how it goes. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. Bye.